Hey everyone, so finally the week 3 team assignment. This is going to be one of a whole 2, I believe. Let me flip through. Yeah, 2 team assignments. It's not so bad. And hopefully you will have spent last week and this week working on stuff. In week 2, I'd like everyone to kind of figure out what parts they want, and then week 3 starting to put it together. So we're going to do a tutoring group of peers about components and functions of the human cell. You're going to have at least 8 slides. I would probably do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because one for the title page, one for the reference page, give or take. And we'll go through the parts, I think, more when we do the rubric. Make sure it's a PowerPoint. It tells you all about that. Make sure you use speaker notes, so that's the section underneath this slide. And I'm going to put a note over here to include how to do that video in the video list. So week 3 needs the PowerPoint speaker notes stuff. You probably are all old hand, but just in case, make sure we're all APA and make sure everyone participates. If someone's not participating, I can talk, send me a private message and I will go work behind the scenes to try to get them on there. The general rule of thumb is if your name is not on the PowerPoint, you get 0 points, okay? So when you need learning team assignment, make sure your name is on it or I will assume you did not work on it. Okay, so then there's a grading guide, a learning material, the rubric, the sample paper, and the playlist. Let me go click on the grading guide really quick. Alright, you guys actually don't get that grading guide. That should have been faculty only. So you'll have the rubric, the sample paper, and of course the video playlist. Trust me, the grading guide is not that exciting. It wouldn't have really mattered. It's basically just their rubric and not my rubric. Trust me, you want mine. Let me open my, and here we go is my beautiful rubric. Okay, so what we got here is the PowerPoint is 2.4 points and it's 0.6 for our format and citations. So total 3 points, right? So this first part, explain why the cells are considered the building blocks of life, 0.6. And then you're going to have each little part of it is going to be 0.3. Then there's going to be 0.2 for having your 8 slides and speaker notes, and 0.2 for grammar, 0.2 for APA. There is a thing though, if you don't have references, whole PowerPoint's is 0. Don't have speaker notes, whole PowerPoint's is 0. So make sure you have them in there. Now, when this is broken up, do not put people's names on the slides that they did when in the final copy. I understand if you do that in draft, and again, you can submit assignments for draft review before noon on Monday. The big thing I would say is I would assign people some amount of these, but also have one person be the editor. That might be their only job because it is a pain in the butt to make everything look good together. And apparently everyone wants to send me notes right now while I'm trying to record. So just have somebody edit and be responsible for making sure it all makes sense, it all flows. Like I said, I would probably do a title slide, a slide on this sucker, or maybe 2 slides, a slide on each part, a slide, and then the reference slide, okay? So see what works for you, and I hope this helps, and I hope to see a draft, you guys. Like, I know it's only a few points, only 3 for this assignment, but it's still 3 points that matter, okay? So let me know if you need any help in the private messages. Make sure you talk to each other. Your learning team is there to give you support, and in a lab, it is really nice. A lab class is really nice to just know there's other people out there that are suffering and pulling their hair out like you are. Okay, hope it helps.